Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm here on the chicken run. Here's one of my hens. She's happy enough. You have plenty of grain over there. So there has been a lot of work going on here since you last seen it. If you want to go and check out my farm vlog on before, and so we're in the depths of winter, so obviously there is a bit of mud here. It's not too mucky, thankfully. Dad did put down leaves and stuff. Believe it or not, there were leaves there, and it kind of keeps the ground a bit more drier. The mulchy under there is nice and dry. And then so the chicken run sheds have been given a complete makeover, so even including this shed. So I'll discuss a bit of work on it I done on it. So the original roof had to be taken off. I had to redo all the structure. So if I just show you here, you can see brand new wood all the way around, and then I put in, I'll discuss with that shed in a minute. Then I put these two levels in, and I have to clean them off a bit, but they're not too bad for dirt wise. And then I also, this is the, I think that was actually the roost at one stage, but that's now the stepping ladder up to it. And to the side I put in kind of bits of sheeting, but then also put a bit of clear in it, so let's bit more light in on this side, and so they can sleep here, because the wind will come down this direction, and so it gives them a bit of shelter. It hits off this, there's no gaps, so it kind of keeps going that way and then continues on that way. So it gives this shed cover, but also the shed beside it, which is in the next run. They're looking in at each other actually. So just our chickens. So and I'll discuss about my chickens now in a minute. So as you can see here, I extended the roof on this, and made a new ramp to go down. I made all the difference, and they love it. And even the roosters, or even the pheasants, do enjoy the new roost. So that really helps. See Mr. Pheasant is just there roosting on the height. Don't know why, but he is. So there might be a few less hens here. There's one less hen. Well, it's not a hen actually, it's a rooster. So I sold my roosters last week to a good friend of mine, and I hope he gets on well with them. So yeah, I sold one rooster from this flock anyway. So there's only the girls left, the hens, and that's what we want. That's the mother obviously. And then in the second run there was only 2 hens. So we, in total of all the chicks hatched out this year, we had 5 hens and 4 roosters. So it wasn't bad, nearly 50-50. Luckily we just got one more hen, so I would have want more, but it's what happens. She's a lovely proud hen now. So the reason why I got these, so the reason why I got the rooster in the first place was not to, I didn't want to breed chickens. It was the fact that it's their natural thing to breed. And what she did was she would sit on eggs that are not birded, which is not birded means that nothing will hatch out, because there was no rooster at the time. She done this for 2 years, on and off, and she got really cranky. She would actually start giving out at the end of 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and she'd be really angry with herself that no chicks come out. So all she wanted was a few chicks. So I said, right, I'll get a rooster, and he done the job, and that's what she wanted. And then she produced 4 lovely little chicks, and now they're growing up really well. I know a lot of people have incubators and stuff, but I rather just the natural method and leave it to the chicken. And she's doing well. They're happy enough with their grain and stuff there. I'll give them some vegetation. There's not much vegetation now, obviously, because we're in December. We're late in December. It's nearly Christmas. And yeah, so the rooster is gone from this pack. There was 3 roosters in that run. And we had to get rid of them, because roosters will fight if they're together. They'll fight over hens. I didn't want any inbreeding either, so that's why. If you can see, well, no, the little birds spotted me. There's little birds eating some of the grain, which I don't mind. I have more grain here, so if they're hungry, if they eat all they have here, I'll give them more. But they're happy enough here. Going to the second run. So right, that's that shed done. So we rebuilt that shed one afternoon. We also done some major work to this shed. So this is the original laying boxes. Is there any eggs for us? Yes, 2 eggs. Jeez, that's great. We're getting 2 eggs a day. one does seem to be a bit smaller than the other. As you can see, that's white egg. And then we have this egg. And that is because I know the two chickens that are laying, and brilliant little hens. It's amazing in the depths of winter and they're still laying. Oh, great hens. You know, in the winter time they kind of tend to lay less. The shed was cleaned out, but also you can see the bit of muck left. So we built this big tray here. Yeah, it's big box. Yeah, it's not ideal. It does catch the muck, I know, but we're gonna clean. I'm gonna clean that out now. But they like to roost up on it, and then they can sit in the hay if they really wanted it. But they rather to sit up on it, up on the kind of ledge, which is fine. It'll do. But we might change it in the future if they don't like it too much. We had to put new supports as the whole roof was falling down, and then we kind of bolted it all down as well, and it makes it a lot more better. We made a new cross section here, or bar that goes across, so they just go up to level, or sometimes just fly up to here, and then they go around, and then they usually lay in this box, but then they lay in this one. So yeah, that's great. So I'm just going to go down the run. I have the grain there. So as you can see, we have our main herd here. Yeah, they're looking really happy, aren't you? There are plenty of like these. We introduced them that last year. Great thing. The original roof on this was completely collapsed. That was what was actually holding the roof up, and there was like I think 500 weight of stone. So hen is actually demonstrating here. So there's the two hens on their own. So eventually the plans are obviously to keep the hens separated from the main herd, which is over there. There's a run that runs on further down for them. So that's the main. If we can zoom in, it's really like to be on camera, does he? There's the main hen himself, and them two hens that just went in there, they're the two laying hens. And then that little black one afterwards, she doesn't produce any eggs, which is sad enough, but at least the rest of them look really good. So yeah, the two pheasants are in here. There's the female pheasant. I'll hopefully get a few pheasant eggs off them and have a few pheasants. But that, yeah, here birds giving out to each other. But they're definitely giving enough grub, because as you can see, they're actually just gone off to forage. They like foraging, especially in the morning times. There's always plenty to do, and then they come back when they want to eat. Obviously birds come down and eat that too. Here there's a tray of grub. Them two are happy enough. They're lovely hens. So yeah, eventually we were going to move them back into this. Oh yeah, actually look, you can see. Before, I don't want to scare them now. They're actually going back up to roost. Back up in the... So that there is an option there that if they want to roost like that, they can. Now little tree hens, I'm not going to scare you. Now, do you want to be in for the thumbnail? I'll get you in for the thumbnail. So yeah guys, that is the chickens. I'm just going to take the two eggs. Yeah, very good. Very happy with the outcome. We're having things are going well. Eventually, the female hens, these are going to start laying. So we're going to try and either swap them around or do something in the lines of that maybe the rooster can be in this pen along with two females that don't lay, or that don't lay as much, wouldn't lay, and then the hens, all the hens that lay and the chicks could be in here. You know, there's a good few possibilities. It's great having the 3 runs, obviously, then, so they won't be annoying each other, they don't be fighting. So actually the main, so these chicks are a bit younger than the ones in the second run that are in the pheasants, and the mother is keeping well. She doesn't mind them, but I had to separate the mother from the second run from them because she was actually abusing the roosters, she was abusing the pheasants, she was completely angry. So I put her back in the main run. Then she started fighting with another hen, but eventually they calmed down, and then the rooster told them to calm down. That's what he literally done. He just, you know, crowed and eventually just stopped. And now she's back, and now she's back laying, which is great. So she's back in the main run, happy out, and the two hens are at peace. They're not being bullied anymore. And the two pheasants, and they live in good harmony together. Yeah, that's today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and guys, if you have any questions about the hens, hit me up and I'll try and answer as best I can. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'm nearly at 200 subscribers, guys. I really want to get there. I'm 160 subscribers, 63 at the moment. So if we just keep subbing that button, I keep liking the video, it really motivates me to do more of these videos. And if you want to see more about the chickens and their updates, check out the first video. I'll leave a link here. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.